Breaking news, Nigerians. Tragedy hits as Governor Makinde's convoy driver dies. Others injured in crash. Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. If you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you all for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Let's quickly hit the news to get full details. Mr. Raymond Mustafa, the driver attached to one of the vehicles in the convoy of Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State, lost his life in a crash on Tuesday. Three others in the convoy were also injured when the governor was returning to Ibadan from Shaki, where he had gone to attend a town hall meeting with members of the People Democratic Party, PDP, ahead of his re-election bid. It was gathered the driver died on the spot after he was flung when his vehicle eventually landed after tumbling several times. A source said the situation could have been safe had it been the driver used his seatbelt. Another source who was part of the convoy said the late driver smashed his head in the unfortunate accident. It was learned that the crushed vehicle with the code name Zebra 4 somersaulted, throwing off some bags of rice brought by some individuals on the trip. The remains of the driver were later buried at his Amuloko, Ibadan residence on Wednesday, according to Islamic rites. Oh my God. This news is, this is not a good news, my wonderful people. Look at what is happening. Mr. Raymond Mustafa is the driver attached to one of the vehicles in the convoy of Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State. And this man have lost his life in a crash on Tuesday. Report had came in that three others in the convoy were also injured when the governor was returning to Ibadan from Shaki, where he had gone to attend a town hall meeting with members of the PDP. And it was gathered that the driver died on the spot after his vehicle had, somersaulted several times. My wonderful people. This is why the Federal Road Safety and other road safety agencies have been warning, citizens about putting on or taking off their seatbelts. It is so important for each and every one of us to put on our seatbelt. And I'm also employing on each and every one of us. Yeah, I'm employing on my viewers. I'm calling on the attention of my viewers. Please, guys, you all should be safety cautious. I mean, this kind of situation would have been avoided had it been the guy had his seatbelt on. Your seatbelt eventually keeps you inside your car and it prevents you from, falling off from your car. And the seatbelt works with the airbag. So then, in case of an accident, when the force is so much, your seatbelt will hold you back. And if eventually, the force is so much, your airbag will pop out and stop your head from smashing at the glass or anything. So my wonderful people, this news is just so terrible that the guy wasn't on his seatbelt, which led to his death. I mean, it was learned that the vehicle somersaulted, throwing off some bag of rice brought by some individuals on the trip. However, the remains of the driver were later buried at his hometown, Amuloko, in Ibadan residence on Wednesday, according to Islamic rites. And I really pray that the soul of the man will rest in peace. And also, we should learn from this. That is why the Federal Road Safety, charges those Nigerians that fail to put on their seatbelts. When you go to so many states, you see that most drivers are always cautious of putting on their seatbelt, because when eventually these road safety people gets you, you're going to pay some huge amount of money. And, imagine the money you will give to those road safety people. When you use that money and buy things for yourself, you will be happy. But then you wouldn't want to, pay such amount of money to the road safety when you know that you can easily put on your seat belt. It is for your own safety. So guys, we should, eventually learn from this. However, Nigerians have reacted to this. They will never die, but innocent lives will be lost. Please, let's check it. It is not new where convoy have accidents, but these people will escape. Only the driver, the mates, the security, their special assistant, or this or that will die. What does it look like? Is it not human sacrifice in disguise? God will catch up with you all. So sad. The convoy itself dey overspeed. Now why? The use of seat belts must be your first thought if you want to drive, but I pray and believe he will rest in peace. What a loss. I mean, their election rally will continue by them under 24 hours without unbothered our wicked politicians. RIP to the man, and I feel for the family. Accept my condolences. These are reactions from Nigerians. I really pray that the soul of this man will, rest in peace. And I know that the government is always trying to make sure that its citizens, are always putting on their seat belts, because most drivers can be ignorant of these issues. And then when we look at some of the way this government convoys drives on the road, it is shocking. I mean, it is so shocking. You see them on the way coming up with full speed. They expect everyone in their way to clear off. If not, you see them with army always carrying koboko, whipping anyone who is standing in their way. And with the kind of speed, anything can happen. Not to top it all, when you are not even putting on your seatbelt. You see, this has led to the loss of his life. So, this our politicians should still take it easy. They are the one causing all these things. When you see them moving on the way, you see them moving on like touts, as if they are rushing to somewhere very, very important, carrying convoy, driving with full speed, not caring if there's anyone in the road. Like, if you see the way they are driving, it's as if they want to kill somebody. And then you see them with police or mopo or army with koboko, wanting to whip anyone who is on their way. So guys, I really implore on each and every one of us to stay safe. The Christmas season is coming up. We don't want to lose our life. We all want to cross over till next year. So guys, that's all for today.